Good morning to the maker. DJ Abo Mechi Bampe, Wabon Yuma Filia, also so home free Amachi de Demusabi Pre Jojo Addison, and Yuma friend Bajo, I the Ababi P and Stoneboy. Good morning, you know, DJ Kojo Hansen. The maker, do me your disfavor. The producer, Eugene Savon Cancer, Jinamechi Pampe, or yeah, Jumane Boko. Nobody. Na your boss, your Pampe, your boss Pampe. Uko Kumasi was me bonyo mu bonyo. Kwesi David Solomon, Kwesi Abwaji, also Tayechi, din. Whether blue or purple. Chosen a few, Rastaman party, we never discriminate. Give thanks and jubilate, Rastaman party. From the nose and the clean heart, come take your place. I was asking whom you were Facebook, Nasa who say, Michelle nose mask, Fefe to Tumbia. Nasa who saw Union Pacho could need 100.9 FM, or Facebook, need 100.9 FM, or Facebook. And I say, we'll call your friend is saying, Instagram so at neat 109 FM, and I say we'll call Twitter so at neat 109 FM. Now ube huye na ube hu nose mask na mecha baby a nose mask ni free. Na mo we na share the trendy e was social no baby a ni wi na ya the stories na baby go and then some the doors in ye be no abna boko there.
Anta for awon na we.
Wa won tada. They didn't know who's boko.
With God, all things are possible.
No, but it doesn't make it boko.
Oh,
on about watching that, like Obia or why? I mean, like
yeah,
in
I've
labor.
seen it on social.
No, not on social, like Philly.
Not really.
Yeah. When will be down?
Hey, I had it like my sister. It's like extreme menstrual pain.
Abna, that's our credit one.
Oh, 89 them it might be opting for CS, no.
Yeah.
But
also so on the side effect.
But it's better. You don't your pum doesn't open.
It's not more. Yes. Is it true? Say
I don't talk as calculate this one.
No, but unim say dear me could me witness here me boy ma kra ne buy no. I mean yeti obana se kakra.
Exactly.
And our cranny people.
We obana e odia.
No,
it's in that them.
Yes, in that.
The same thing.
Nothing changed.
Hey.
Nothing.
Then any man amukas on one family and one said the hill. So it shouldn't happen.
No, and says
because if I crack it to a car,
but it depends on how an ipamesia pam or pam year.
What if you answer way? What if you answer?
Yantu crowd unim de ya de mo pumpun city no. Who friends eh? Pumpum.
And a pisco.
I say agusia kuma. And I say welcome na bena kuma. But the way it's here, I think it has its own elasticity. Be like
so. Then it means that when we say that Obafa member be brainty,
Obafa member be bria. That's a size no vary.
But no matter how the size is, it is not bigger than a child's head.
It's true.
No matter how many sizes you take.
But a child's head na bemuno, it comes once in a very long time. But size is not fun. Often too often now. It means it's not.
No, they are 3 or 4 as well.
My mom tricky. My mom tricky. Say, if I say Bema be a uti, you know, when we go, it be again, no, una break, you know. Now, only na ya no, identify with shape.
Yeah.
Obi for soon. That's all. Honestly,
Obi to see. Okay, now when gumus has no gum, but
once ground, it comes back to shape now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's you know, I mean, ebi an any day, obi wants to say musu areso. Abna yankweli.
Yo papa, wait a minute. My message be say we are say. Chese, sisi ade bibi there is this video trending on social media. Chese, he said the minimum dey Ghana for you na mama bouncer. I said na say one person need na better. Adentia, there is a video Chese your former president John Dramani Mahama Emma address. Na Chese Ghana for you ni me agro ya. In the video, the alleged woman no ejina screen enim no organ koto say ai bonkwa na wo shede den na man for bebre see wutie nne na eye na na mama brown into the yentie voice no
Papa, and then let's see. I had an accident. Said an accident. Oh, why?
Papa, you. So this is the a video I actually go social media. And no Nana Mama Brown, Ababe disclaimer says she's not the one in the video. Or say she doesn't know why. Mommy read your kind. Or say my attention has been drawn to a video circulating on various social media platforms in which a female figure, which some claim erroneously and strangely to be me, can be seen under the cloak of darkness, knocking the head of the image of former President John Dramani Mahama on the screen of a TV during his digital conversation with Ghanaians last Friday. I hereby distance myself from that video. And equivocally states that I am not the woman in the video, and there is no way will I ever behave in such a reprehensible manner towards the former president of Ghana, whom I hold in high respect, or indeed any other person. By the way of emphasis, I would like to entreat the general public, the media, and most importantly, my fans to disregard it. Thank you. Signed, Nanama McBrown. It's Nanama McBrown.
Why can't a D can say Nanama? Who said
because that? People say it really sounds like her.
But I mean, there are so many people movie I say I'm a voice and then a voice, babe.
Okay, pragmatic as Nanama.
Exactly.
You see why he needed to do the damage control he did.
No, but why damage control?
I mean, like, to come out and talk. Because
he didn't come out to talk. He came out to say it would be my patch.
Because he
could have done what Nanama has done.
Nanama, how many people are going to read equivocally? Make Maka equivocally reprehensible.
Okay.
How many people?
Me patch I bet you. What to ask? Me pen in the dictionary.
It's 33 million Ghanaians. They are tuned in right now.
13 also muti ha. I want to social media be more.
I want to ask one Nanama image there kono. Nanama McBrown say it is not her. It's a munja no ndwe no na ade na de bia che say mo man ndwe no sa and they say ochena say yes. Me de to aso a na che say D Black now or Kase in all his 10 years and a decade of music industry he has never taken his royalties. And then they were asking him, say, why won't you do it? Or say because he takes his royalties all over the world. Countries are like you're born in your royalties. The way they go about it in the Ghana for year no nonsense. Very, very nonsense because almost this kind of brewer. Also could be say what is your criteria for like how do you do it? Almost check is say I wanna do what's what. A-list artist you trouble am say. Adaya A-list artist almost 600 Ghana. Or say no because of course radio so kind of kind anything. That is how come they called him. And then when you got the money was like 600 Ghana. How did I get that money? How do you check it? My login system you're saying. How do you check say your boy you 100 times? Your boy when you 200 times, your boy when you 500 times. Internet was say you turn kasi.
Abra Black, I think so. Here a whole education on royalty collection in Ghana.
I didn't hear.
It's a day a friend or never born. He made similar misconstrued analysis.
Or see why the reason why he's angry is because who obo obani hono kache ne say the reason why I'm more minister no akakoji e fans ne because mo pese or mo fund mo then mo check mo login system no money man. That was why you people were going to take the money to create a system for royalties.
No, yes, and no yet the okay.
So how do you
say I was say onim kwan o mo fa so
because I say o mo buy o mo kache ne say you checking in a way say we A-list artist amunya mo jiska we.
But so they na e free no obo no ka so just can be down.
Okay, also mo demand 1G.
1G. Your mouth for more day.
I also
check here.
I also 1G because it doesn't make any sense to him.
No, but how don't for me din ko sheho. No need the bomb
but don't you think say it is wrong that we don't have a system for collecting royalties?
That system is expensive. Number one, number two.
How is it?
In the absence of in the absence of there's a way I keep it to me. I'm sure.
That 2 million Ghana cedis no. Can emu 500,000 into million system.
System they
was expensive.
It's more than that.
Me say, why?
It's more than that.
I same way they be American. Me see 2017 or 2018. Me new into OKFM. And a boy buy say he has created an app. Okuta the laptop. Eddie be see who. Say he has created an app. Nyom no you like musician be ane nyoma wabo. Wow, like it's in the system. Your boy nyom ha. It's a say like there is. Ask where did it land?
Okay.
The boy had a whole how expensive? Ola, if you sit here as a Ghanaian, okay, I came to do headlines. No,
you
I
have
don't.
the right to
Anytime
speak your mind.
anytime we talk about these royalties or war or something, it's like you're always on the defensive. So I'm not coming to do this. I'm not coming to do
I'm
this
only
today.
doing the education.
Ola, let me give my
I'm only
headline.
doing the
Education that it is right that you catch us say A-list artist. Maybe you kid way. It's in Mona. What if say the ABA a Nicholas or Mania Champon didn't crap on the advert? Ya want to do ABA on your A-list artist. Yeah, what adverts in Yama? Nina royalties
no, any different.
And we are acquiring.
No, the advert synchronization. Any different. It comes to you, the music
directly.
Yeah, one also know daily direct.
Gan, but I'm system.
No. Ebi na Reggie and Boli. Okay, I'm name Gamro Kunya issue say almost synchronizations can be Gamra could any more right. Or more for music camera.
And some of the bro mude.
I don't know how it
ended. I tell you, send after the Gamro coach don't win him.
Because they were not in Ghana, so I'm your mind some Giamon, but it was wrong. They should have called them to tell them. Yeah, honey, different. But say yeah, boy, when you say they are both Stoneball, you mean? I also need FM 8 royalties at the end of the month.
It's someone and the Jacob for Jesus canning. Evan is an after the Mukas and Moon create login system. Adena DJ. The logbook, okay. DJ will show ya. How many times in your bono? Like how many songs you have because Okasa.
Yeah.
It's a case ever say log into Numa Mabuenda. It is possible because in Numa before you friend do 20.
No, but Adiba Consul, ya cancel a month for my doing MBANs. Software the one you mean. I will on one.
I bet me I check login.
Sure, you might have bought you come to see everything I check. You might have bought since you be.
It's a moon farmer.
And Kobusa, you gamble for it.
You see, that is there is a way, but you don't want to do it. But you sit here and say that it is right. Say, you catch yourself.
No, make us say right.
Now then, he rather needs education. He rather needs education
on royalty collection in Ghana.
Is it appropriate?
Yeah,
it's appropriate.
No, but he needs education.
I am the messenger. But make a master of Namenko. It's deep like say, only the scanomon from one day on Yahoo. Now, I say boredom, a buy. You see, the devil finds work for the idle hands. I miss I was say a KG Elicam Nisa Mamumin. Now, I show you our own person we are maybe a Yahoo. And dry night or dear social media. Some Ababe posty Elicam picture say, she's attracted to men who dress some way. Musi Elicam, any brother, now, and now some Musi by June, dear. Yes, by June, there will be a wood, and grab the opportunity now. Or Musam, yes, I don't go one kunta mo behind tea. So, we shall always feel you. Let me say, said, I can't ask them because judgment day and everybody and by June, there no be a co. You do 1,550, then I will say, quite not one, and I'm no. And also, I like him, some very repost, see some my picture, and also can't the man say, hey, more no, Elicam, no. Are you, yes, I say, you're born, I better the cankai, I never shall be one, say, Uncle, your Baba Bear. Who told you? Elicam and I were never friends. You be heavy. Aye, it's Elicam. Ono so ne sama de no na brother Sammy de asem ekoba ya oni nu beji mi nyina ye say akwala de o pasem a bento ampa to da de bia brother mu asem ka ye tia no ka so to e se dro da if you focus one ye ni be bia e se dro ni fine na pa chairman sisi a ode foforo aba brother Sammy see send ye na ye dream say before prophet said from Paul Ebabewu no he felt sick for a while. Artists also no couple come kofa or more pioneer and my gigi sky echo man no near daddy or sis come gigi man near daddy na ne ho ton nti a mo ka say diabetes the cool prophet said from Paul no pacho it is a lie na adentia or sin so to ya bebe ya na papa ya phone stairs you to say it na ne set no so stairs no so stairs no so for papa yi fru obi a hyene dem wante ye nya nim kwan a stroke e fa so ba no o say se ne papa no obi ati obi aba bonti no hwese na no da ho ne nsa ne nan aye na chese wo hwa stroke na we na nsa no omude ni ko hospital Friday on machi na chese kofi anto ata yankopon e fa no na ya ate se buzafo se e ya ntru an kasa na sa brata me ye kira wo o se ye biefo omu zo ne papa na yes ati e kwa se wasa ni papa ni ewu le sa bonyum. And he said, quote me. Now, who did I almost run? I say a day. Yet, your brass, I read no now. Ye know. Ah, yes, in phone crying, no crowd blast. Ye know your force. 8 teachers are brass, I read there. Yes, they say, call in a fine. Yeah, now from one. Says a gospel artist, but who try crowd by Jamaica Corona Bay. Ka wo try crowd man, say, we are seeing men, you know, fair bubble man. Now the old baby, any. I'll bob on your mouth for you. Ain't no papa. He said, there, my family said, Missy and Abuntasu. On this brass, I mean, note.
Abna,
Papa.
And say, and this why she was
Missy.
Brasamin Trona, we're training. We need to. Me crown to the essay, I say, a brandy, I said, we want to do my day. I said, if you're champ,
I told you. Are you?
I don't share was a brand, a bonny band.
But even on the IO.
I was young if you come as young in a
Yeah, Santa for.
I said, yeah, I want to
What's all Timothy? When you're
to but yeah,
better caca.
You did, young granny. Brother Sammy, ama the late prophet said Frimpong. Now, information, baby, brother Sammy, they are talking about things concerning the death of prophet said Frimpong. Ebinu sisi it in a moment. Ebejin chemu na ya baby the correct information free. But take this one from me. What I'm going to tell you is the gospel truth. I get the fast before I come and talk. Mini fast na men can one second. Fact number 1. Brother Sammy, your friend said, Prophet said Frimpong. As at the time I Otishe won the bathroom, and I fear no, now on quantity. Fact number 2. Otu Kwine before Corona Mreno. That is the second woman I will worry, no, would you can't worry back and on in a jar, or no, on any what banner. Now the second wife for worry no on any two quan no banning to find that on any two quan quabritre Italy. Now mu free Italy no and now mu call Germany. Now omuye no and now oye senka on ne obano sa bagana because on kwano or diabetes now who didn't know he has to get obi around him at debiano only back on bit to me abuano with ninrumuni sebia or sorry what can I say. But no second one catch and say, well, so I be do a bruche pa dear la lie oh my gonna be Etino Obano Amame Drew Gana Bim Ujai prophet said from Ponce or no Quamran or no Obano untu kwanda. Now what two can no drop Richards on Sam Ramega Magana. Metuaso, Phil and a member of the we need to get the truth and the facts. Said a bear, how to talk about it. me Reverend Samuel Nyamiche ewe di nkomo ye wi abesa ne nipa ba ko bi nso besa di nkomo na afi ya pebe bi asem ne nyina poma si bread ato. Hello Reverend, good morning. Reverend, good morning. Oh. Hello Reverend.
Good morning, Nepsang.
Reverend Afina and anointing unity. Reverend Bachobo now.
Yeah, doing vocal.
Is it that you medrun you? Reverend baby, I'm medrun you.
Say, you're promoting why are they?
Who when say promotion now?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
There when you mono, air cornuano. We know how I fit in here. Upon who are Betiano or a carpenter. Any perquisition we cannot do. And a great any upon Fitana, we are carpenter, we are carpenter.
And a great.
No, yeah.
Okay, Reverend, Anope, where prophet said from Paul, away who come on. Ye pese ye nu di beg simaka krebi. Na di kano me tise na wonen ye very close pa ampache no kre.
Oh yes.
Among for some sekra.
You come we are box
Mo height ne mu bibia me de I me na me dwin se bi ofi obusem. Oh, okay. Now Reverend wada ma be mu kakra ni wo no eba ne sen.
Oh, the chance prof you be na o yare kaka the last 4 years no already. Ma ne ho ato kwa o yoki. You free Germany kwa by within that December na mu or by na the choir say according to Omamo Efar choir no or them and our team team but ni para train kakra sana oko dem o ku hu say prof dawo no mo tam de ko hospital no ko emergency no na say you hear one in code as the D3. The D3 no yeah they are or trying to hear that. Now over here in answer stroke kakra ne ho jimu. Ni samo na.
Na o stroke ni dada na.
No stroke dada. So what to ye na e fa no. Fa no ko stroke ne ho jimu. I don't want stroke.
But because near him say diabetes, name say no.
Oh, diabetes, yeah.
And tibia and tissue no, and a man in Nifa baby Jojo ye.
Yes, sir. Was when Timian Kasayi, you know, the Kohano and make Kasari, but this old tell was so. And I want to be Kubusa to the series here. And you say a Herman and water, like a Busano. You see a man at Tiamono.
Oh. Now, Reverend, Onukwana Netiana.
That day, no one or any brother about could be a friend of Sofima. Tower and Champa. But that day, we didn't on corner. And I want a wife in a court Germany. And then a wife for no why BBC when you're ye. No brother, the brother back where you win to a man buy. Uncle say, even can uncle Kobe 15th for February, or baby, and uncle. Cause I go back and Germany may be, but Italian, this and another one, definitely to see clear and find what Germany.
Yeah.
And I go buy a thing for food or Honoan, a Yarian was winning or Trankaka or cancel a flight. And lockdown society in Hoga Jim. Yeah, they are all trains over here.
Obana ne cancel a flight.
There be Obana the only Obana called Germany. And on
Obana maybe.
On all buy, course, on prof no buy, and a year you feed to buy. If you know, Kobe 15th for February, baby, and an anchor oko. You know, over Corona, Yariano, yes, Italy for no, you know, I know issue any or drink a car, Nanka, Yariano for one. And they say lockdown is have a boom, yeah, you know, just say, yeah.
Oh. Now, Reverend, you say no. My name say Abusianto Tiane to saying.
Bushadi no. Yeah. You see, no say. City and me, almost being seen, sir.
Okay.
Almost your no, a public figure and celebrity and banyo money a year and a bus of dear money a usual. Within a sums of God, no idea, nipple be head and in the fire. And you know, almost train body initial where you train to be a bay in a after was yes.
Okay. And Reverend, we dey send me can mean you adaji be but me know nkomodi power ha. So we a legend. It will no say it me twin yansa ni nim dey be free ho e Neat FM da chi bi e mu no. It no wadaroma dey bia na ekwan bedem no wadaroma to menkra na ye hye nkomodi ase. I wish for me name Reverend Samuel Nyamiche, aka Miracle Films, aka the Don Dada, aka the Legend of Kumasi Films. And Edin Komono na ocheche ekwan fa so my brothers Prophet said Frimpong ewu no eba nti na busia momentie enyom no biem mietie enyom no biem na efriwa ansa na Prophet said Frimpong bewu no one yenia ba ko Kumasi a oye YouTuber a friend Dave Hammer edi nkomo na ekomo no em say ono one afraid Dave e kan say o wasem bi ka kire Ghana ba menim say no onim se bia sebi ebia ne mra so a o ka kire Dave say o wasem bi e ka kire Ghana nti o sre Dave a omra na America do na Dave kan say oh they say COVID-19 no mpiepie but opanachewa nti Dave nya epadaje and Okono ni kodi sankomon is the last interview obia ne papa no na ensem bebre no kan but emu kakra bi because enno enye ye main topic it emu kakra bi na ye be mo maso ati na nyamra na ya body aka ni nyina Baba Satya Gramya adie bi ebehwe issue bi afa tourism ho emrebe ma ahwe ebehwe FDA fo nso ensem kakra ba busia me catch you say we friend say nose mask an say hye fefefe AZ code for AZ code omo Kanda Estate behind the Jubilee House or AZ code for say omo che 1 million nose mask e Ghana how much ama will be free na say FDA for kano omonso no say na FDA for che pepe ebi na hye a enope manima say diwa na shaka say na me just want me manima say ninja abnamu we na man say backing vocal ninja den killer was manima say killer room I was you know ubetimi afre AZ code say obese omobre mu be free a obese omobre wadwuma for free a obetimi afre K I was 0243 762992 0243 762992 and I say 0243 225 248 0243 225 248 obetimi afre K and AZ code for omo abrobi yene Dave Hammer eba be din komotesia Assemblies of God Agya yemwa amania te Reverend Kwabena was I need Dave my new commodities here. Dave, good morning.
Good morning, Ola.
Mini and Bachama Cordier.
Like I'm Abdumo, you think I'm going to be able to.
Nice one. I was Dave my nini dim come on a host of entertainment review. Ewo Kumasi Hello FM. We mini abrakupe. Dear grow Kumasi Ache and Watu Matunkran. Dave.
Yes, Ola.
Prophet said from Paul. Answer no obe uno. Dave, ofra say obeso no dim komo.
Ola me chia meet FM for you na no pay.
Amojo so bra.
Na me da so kwan odi ama me say me che me suma drink kaka. Prophet said from Paul obe uno I think that me didn't share before cry and sana we invite me abani fie.
Okay.
By jumem no buy no crash this ni no. But this is just the beginning on neighbor Samia remix. And about changes. Now changes no just say what can't send the brie or changes no more or per se or can or treat you magana for who need your boss annual into a brebe. I am a mercy in this uncommon Ujami or Koy until lockdown now muna offer me. Not today. As I'm not a catcher or no said brana any one commono. Bianca, me here, now me person me carry the check Ghana. And I'm so a lockdown ye. Baby, me srow be no be as soon as be bedding pa. But the way I know she can, I think then chopper be a yabum tina was an economic 3 days time. And I'm afraid and I'm a catching too. Fear not say I will feel meet me about.
Okay.
Now, honest what she a boy side won't or direct me. But me true. Or feel street now or no, so be a meaning to your link. I said, let me expect to be a prophet na be see form, maybe our bishiame. But also, phone so not directing me, not so remember. If you need the gate, no, I say, me room. That's all that. Now we share me, not so bra, what they bra. It be real when now be any compound or not so. What they frost for bra. And me far through the direction na me throw ye na me koye. If koye no jina ne veranda na about the porch na wo na bron sign so no jina top or no so me from bra.
Dave, me pacho. O say ote hin snake flat.
What is said anya snake flat. Snake flat na chi on say ye wo other apartments bi wo honom. I know ye individuals na see of snake flat na chi. Only machine boy year snake flat now.
You know, everyone say a rented apartments ni be obi on a flat him.
Oh yeah, rented apartment obi on a flat him.
Oh okay. It's you know, okwa no e dia semport na no so opese o ka che Ghana for.
Oh what say nyame pese wo fa nyame pese o ye bibi wo wiase afa na nyina na e be fa Ghana ni so ama ni dia surprise e wiase.
Hey.
Yeah, that is what he told me.
Befa Ghana ni so no the best surprise the we are say.
Oh sir, that time also coronavirus here we are seeing and now all can be say nyame person ye bibi we are say na nyame befa Ghana ni so na dia surprise we are seeing na I don't know say be I receive na I don't know but maybe busa no that is what he told me say nyame be ye bibi surprise we are seeing na befa Ghana so. And a best surprise we are seeing now. But Okasa lenti, fake prophet, tell me brief on fast or no or programs are uncharged that now man for taking advantage of him. The man is in terms of hoko perform here, but on the say I know the animal now not the senior bay or be performing now I can't say much in Paniano. Okasa to the extent say or just say even no cry or call puppet anima or cantino. Emma na onya point ewo puppet so be pretty because nipa nimpe or bano be na puppet anima. Aha, you know na Emma onya he spoke plenty. The we na medana say na me share coin na me coin. That was what happened.
Okay, Dave, you know mami. Abusia nkomo aye di ubetimi adjourne with your voice notes no but some your voice note amanye titia because ana nipa ne doso. Na say messages no betimi aba 02086826898 8682698. You better send no messages, no contributions, no. And I say, we call your Facebook Live now. Say, need 100.9 FM Facebook Live now. Say, we better me a comments or and remember ma, you better try now. Ya can near beautiful lines, you know. So after your tourism come on, Dave. Now, me share a video. I watch YouTube Dave Hammer TV. I have a channel, Dave Hammer TV. Now, me who say, and I say me tisa or kase empire boy. Your president Nanado, am I your boy any no nyamienti?
Oh yes, that's what he said. What you said Ghana air bonnie na was said ye did to say air bonnie, near Fre Boniface, and sana ya requested to be a free yamio. I think that's what he said in T Empire any fast in a yamien.
Hello, Dave.
Yes, Ola.
Okay. Meet you, Adama. Olani take coca credit.
Just Empire, your boy, and any fast na ye, no, this is a sign of four. Nanyamienti, or say Ghana, Bonia say Akuma Muma, ye di bonito do. And the engine to say at the Bonia for Nayan Sre Boniface in free Yameho. Now, see, Yamia Humo Brom Ryaso. That's what he said.
And I was no me sound say or say I saw fire from so me bomb no. Amuna ye dear who preaching no mo.
That's what he said.
Dave.
Yes,
but only ne Casano, did you have a sense of feeling be say or you nipa bi as we din kra? I say nipa bi o din kra or ni din kra na.
I wasn't so much in spiritually because physically need the sad mami mu.
Me kase usha ni kase mo a. Usha ni kase mo a Dave. We say obi wa ever say panyini bi wo ho na say bi one ne ma na ne nana mu di nkra. Usha ni kase ni nsem na o kana utimi say papa ya say o kana last words bi dia cry o.
Ola no dia ekena me kwatena ase na me san eko back to back san etie nsem na do kan bi no. And as I didn't buy me to say, and I pay no only didn't cry now, but tell me, you want to pa. Well, my minister no cry. Go one. There was no sign say, None hold to know. There was no sign say, None home fano. He was okay because every bit travel and me won't send an home fano. Oh, Yari diabetes a kind of so but and what you know, he became okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Emma or begini. Or recover nicely. Emma, Abraham, evangelist, Aquasinia Mitchell, miracle from there, the 20th anniversary. Or better for me, I saw him there with the wife. No more, you're okay. Emma, any din Komoka, and he, sir, I didn't be by me to Odin Canadian. Well, I know, honestly, may who is that until say, if we are me caught now, here, we're back to back and and him to Papa and then Odinka.
Dave, finally, I assemble who say PNA, one interview, no. A month for say, okay, say if you saw starting in you when you're producer that.
So that's out here.
But me person me say when I join ni kodi nkomo. Okay, sir, say when you're producer that.
Oh, so no kind.
Oh, okay. That's it. Because I mean, nipa ba kumienu bi frɛ sɛ ɔmo ani nje saa asɛm na ɔka no ne nsɛm bebree but yɛn fa no to for now.
Okay.
But so unim say no producer there.
Nipa mienu miensa bi frɛ me. And I'm almost so kind the same thing I okay. And now I'm the history of first person I produce no and there and Kobia Hene. I think I mean the information, but all cars I said maybe the honestly na me say it is
Oh, okay. Dave, you better say Dave. I will say I need Dave Hammer. Our entertainment show host. Our Hello FM, a friend entertainment review. She said yeah no Peace FM na. Ewo Kumasi na ono anso NSI wo channel wo YouTube a friend Dave Hammer TV. Aho na ubinya sa interview on Professor Fimpo no eye no. Dave, yeda ase bebre nyame hira na bibia ne yebesa no adi nkomo. Abusia Dave Hammer na mote ni kano na afi no moma yembra na afie medi efie nkomo ba se ne na me ka kire wo me say aya ne yire second one or ware no na ne kwabrechi no oba ne si won tu kwan kwabrechi da etinya de obeba Ghana etina set e man krofo frɛ pa na chew senko konko ja no kra ayie na oba no Ghana no na on de obesa je visa foforo ama no oba ne say lie Semedra Brichi, forget it. It was jama setting kwa eba Ghana so obe ye ena oyare for sebi ono kwa na neti ni flat mu nyina na oba no so eti na brochi na ade asan ni kan say oba na oware ni sisi no on sheda eni ni ba but the first wife no ena one ne wo ba because oware we say no em say be 2 years mu ani na asemi we aba beto no eti no ye bebo mpa ese nyame mfa ne kra ensi na issues kakra bi efa ho no later ye behwe na ye di ho komo na ye hu ba bi o se ye de ne pomasi eti yentie ba bi a prophet Selfmpon ka se asem o se wo magana no part 1 no yentie na ye mfa ho no ensi
from Israelites I break you on be boni bia enti now no ewiase nyina ye boni etie nyame oh yes ewiase nyina entie na asem yen Ghana for ye entie nyame asem medical ka cho say ye pretend oh na say max 7 say ye de ano fafa in a year radia ye but ya kuma pa de and it's not true Ghana ni kwa sorry but we nim nyame som ye ne ya sofo ye ne ya hemfo ye ne politicians enkremofo abosomfo everybody in this Ghana here omo sum nyame ye few no kura no omo sum nyame pa se BBC na safo ne kasa se de titifo ne kasa na nyame asom no ye time ebi ni ho afi na nyame be use this coronavirus na ye hunu wona wo ye kristonia o kasa ti se de Abraham kasa ye Isaac mo kasa ye Jeremiah mo kasa no nyame asom no Moses mo kasa no nyame asom no oh senka onyame tie ye mpa ye a ankanya de ekoso yi ene ese ekoso onyame na ama kwan na ekoso abrofo no omo emfa omo hu menyame ti se de ye de hu menyame no but omo tumi ye se de ye di policies ye adwuma ntum so omo kosoro che enam senti most of them omo believe nyame but all the principle be ye adwuma enwia obi emfa ngura nto ha enkoya de we ofa ha mra bediu emfa kinsu nkosia ana container aha enipa mfa ha omo diso but say okwa akosum nyame wa solid dem de onko eninti omo niema na omo ye no ama omo bebre asa omo tumi everything it's like say aka home nkwa na say white people ntuminya home no kro mo ntuminya no ma ye ne robot as I say robot in a office robot in a bibia e wisdom anyame de amom omo suro nyame but omo the principle nti arade mom but yen ye pretend say ye suro nyame and so ntumi mfire adwene we enye hwe de de ya ye konkonsa na ntrichucha obi koso ana ye me ya metu ye duru mekum we mekere so yonko ne me sa na yen Africans yete enunti esanse Proverbs 9:10 no wasi nyansa mfiti ase eni nyame suru se won suru nyame a se machine ya de twade onye nyansa wo de be yebida won suru nyame a ontumi ntrasi enye creativity onso omo no mutumi trasi create something no ma ye but ye ntumi ye de kasa nkwa politicians and kasa nkwa asofo kasa nkwa enunti obusaya eye nunti na awrade ama asotwe aba wiase nyina chete nyina esachira se ya nsachira dia awrade na na epese oje ya na waje ena ye mpa ye kora nso aye bo no enko enye obi ampa ye na nyamiti oh yeah awrade
na wa mo mpa ye na nyamiti
John chapter 9 the verse number 31 no oze awrade nti odbo ye ni mpa ye but in South Africa se ye bo mpa ye ba bibia ye se ye mo mpa ye it's not true enye obi ampa ye na awrade tie ayi obi oni nyame nam na odi nyame asem ye adwuma eni konkonsa enkowie de enye ahoya ena asofo kra na ye ahoya match asofo kra na ye ahoya match na osofo akobo mpayo sa ye ahoya be de nyame atio broni on otawa no otaw but odowa de obi bia odo ye Africa se ntumi enye sa
coronavirus pa netimi ama kuruma edin sei first ye kase koda kra ona But coronavirus.
Yes, Bible baby. You know chapter 3. Nini we 4 year bonity Radin and Radisuma. You na so uncle Casem. Onoson o Jane and a radi a course commotion. Bible say o catcher or mine or mining yina or hinino almost such from their heart. And this a empire na yakobo yenibi. Yampire na yakobo and the Anyadumo. Oh, Anyaduma. So bompire.
Bible na a boy the whole Ghana.
Adana ye bompire no the next day Radi Mami a video ma Ghana for. Me catch Ghana for say na Radi catch me say empire no. Anya jumenti yensa ankoye foforo with clean repentance na yempe omo ye omo sachira pa na yemfo omo nkobo mpaye enye sa de ye ne de adwoma fo bobi odwoma ni di boye ni empire se obo ne se o ka kire rade se o ye de boye ni on se ye bompaye na se boni bi na yaya utie social media ne radio rade se boni bi mpo na yaya ye se fache me enye mpaye
ya ye boni rade fache
we have to confess already we na ya ye Ghana for ye di atoro asofo tonton ne mama nkrofo asole asofo fa kwan bi aso jeje sika ema wo mu
already se boni bi na ya yesro fa che mpacho set professor from Paul says empire bono enye empire nyame antie etino say de adu de ade se ye fasting foforo na ye hwe ye be confess ya osaka say empire na ye boy no that fasting our prophet my friends president my no I just say sign in na fufuro ntina busuafo moma ye nhwe na ye ne president kasa ne ntwa fasting fufuro my hu nyina but sabre de ye ba beto aso a ne bia Wednesday ye beto sa enkomo no so ye ba be di tourism hu enkomo kakra na answer na no me pamcho the wo message bia na say wo contribution bia obetimi dia ba 020 020-868 020-868-268 020-868-268 na wama ya kinkan ama na say ya play your voice number but he said ye ba be di tourism ho enkomo ene yenia entertainment kwakubako eye ojo prakodankwa because these are documents be braba be good anymore. Yay! Menya na committee on chair home. Is there me for documents in PO? As a mo, ya go see body be me. Anyway, yemra name mama this uncle Maurice here.
Mamiama, me unde we wara. Shema kumbem. Abaja Jaconye. Hey, where your friends day? My guy man here they won't play. Where the boost day? Down to Thursday, to Friday. Give me papa.
Akwaba, send your bay be hunya coupon any munyam tea.
I need a win here, pa.
Akwaba.
Yenya.
The American, you said a baby hunya coupon munyam tea.
Yeah, true. Wakasa mum. And I find it very interesting, sir. BBC will one be a young Shadanton in term, but all the same, I mean, it's quite okay. It's just that one breath or cut at the forefront and then mix it with another thing, especially with the white, saying that I'm on so many and
the work with Omunyam is some no quite different from the way I see Sunyam. I say, yeah, no. BBN as well, Yanko Bon Pie. But almost no more Munyan Sabayadi, as some about Sampai.
And the one key thing that they do is that they work with principles.
Yeah.
And the Bible is principles. I mean, if you follow the principles, you achieve what you want to achieve. Metie asof will be, I think, I check a metie onyina, is it Pentecost onyina? Former.
Yeah.
He was asking, sorry for himself, for instance, we should ask ourselves, I didn't know, Sebi, a bit more enquire sorry, no, yeah? Omu wuska like they are rich and the normal call your friend is saying no sebi sorry no they are not even rich and all that and one thing he said was that they follow the principles and their principles I mean to what so for instance if okase men to her men you say give you understand and you're not giving sikano nyama no wonyoku bi aba wonchen abesere osika wa wonim so wo bi pa then again, once I try to question them, say, and that's all you say. I mean, these things will not really help. But I think that large and wide, Yeah. It's one great gospel musician back call. Now I can produce a seven name on kakra, but very few.
Producer
Indeed,
some
if-
there
because
me
many shows
pese
also
ye
share
de
and
tune
you to us be seen and sebi.
nya producer da.
On a day beer. Maybe producers who are around will have to come.
Because
and
the
really come
producer
and
the
tell us
producer
what it is.
or John Mensa so the medical one
Okay.
as a Kwame making so
Okay.
so omunyina they can testify say
Oh, okay.
even before me say oya no cry na say the producer is sending a bare $1,000 cry.
Okay.
So it will be difficult for us to appreciate. But
Yeah.
of
Of course.
we will reserve
Of
that.
course.
I'm not a prophet in Comodina. Your tourism discussion.
Yeah, I think that what he was saying, we say about say Bonnie need because as we are seeing, we are evolving. No? The more the technological advancements, the more any penny be no. We are in the era where we are even judging. We are even a friend is doubting Christianity. We are as a yeniat do. And it's here so yes, when it's baby so what can I? So it's like the world need looking at the way now LGBT community and there will be a pre-equality like I mean so it's not about say body not also but all the same he condemning the pastors that you feel I think it was a little too much there because of the pastors and as a prosperity pastors but if you don't know there Yankupon each yeah you can't really judge
Okay.
but you have one person Yankupon fan
Prophet Setrin Paul has said it all. Why is the black man not principled? No wonder we sold our own into slavery. May he rest in peace. One for the account. My voice message you ever trying about. It is so sad. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Baba from Kaswa. Kojo,
Yes, sir.
year of return last year.
Mm.
I mean, Euphoria and BBR and found was amazing. You see a year of return as in last year. No, Usha Echira. I mean, what do you remember about year of return and Usha? Really, how it helped your my Ghana.
But as I so beside me part, yeah. Frankly, on top of mine, I can't really give you, seriously statistics that really pushed the year of return because me share a year your friend is saying tourism for plans on year for even from 2019 to 2021. I barely will want to see year of return as part and parcel of their projects and all that. And as much as President Ekokan was again, we're looking at the increment in numbers as against some more Beba visitors, to really get in and all that. Unfortunately, those figures, I'm not too sure. Say a media no crowd as we speak, and that is one of the major flaws. I say a way a system where you need information on certain things like this to really, deal with certain issues that you want to deal with. But unshada NCP. So you can recall the artist Nana say creative art for no more a buy, you can do it. You can remember Panafest, the war in line. When they were doing it, you can remember some of the plans that the Du Bois Center and but critically when you want to look at returns, I'm not too sure whether we really made that large returns. Maybe it might be the coming from the travels. If the travels were good, but internally I can't really recall whether Yankasa Ghanaians and Yankasa were too much into it. Maybe it was just coming from the inbound. The people who were coming from other countries, to spend on our hotels and to spend at places where they deserve or they thought that they would really want to go. But as of now, we had figures coming from Minister. Once upon a time, I heard some huge wild number be our boy.
It was 1.9 billion.
Exactly. And then a U10 quickly came in with the deputy minister also coming up come and tell us that those figures are not the real figures. So Hono Estaga Kakra really that means that numbers na yedi gross is here now making it look like this is what we gain. Was it a PR which went weak or went bad? And I say it means that again we do not really have what it takes to really get to the numbers. But it's on record that Omankasana Munan have challenges when it comes to issues of numbers and then looking at these things, because once Okas may be a book will be and it falls into it. This is just the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture Almost program budget estimates and then the medium-term expenditure framework. That is what they have done,
from
and it is
2019
for
to
2019 to 2022. And okay, where they have issues with research, they've told you exactly so many things that they think are weak points when it comes to tourism in this country. Almost for some bit to me from now to 2022. I'm sure that GT, any ministry in Nankasa will always want to go into it and really check the things that they want to do. One of the key things that they're even talking about is that they don't really have that marketing research analysis in Nankasa in here or tourism industry. They don't really have it. And it's one of the major things that is really, causing them. For instance, if you allow me to read one of the pages that is said under the budget program description on page 31, it was say, in Ghana, there is low appreciation of internal and domestic tourism potentials within the tourism industry. Too little is known about tourists who visit Ghana, what they are seeking, and how much they spend, what their needs and expectations are, how they rate their experiences, what attractions and activities are doing well and why, how many repeat visitors occur, how profitable the various tourism enterprises are and why, what the cost and benefits of tourism, and then etc. I say this lack of information has negatively affected the ability to market and promote Ghana as a preferred tourism destination as well as an attractive investment opportunity. And this that I'm reading, and I'm just reading from a document they have done.
Yeah.
So it tells you that serious challenge to these tourism issues and also I was surprised that we heard that figure that came all of a sudden when we are working towards and as and then all of a sudden there was a figure like that that came from the year of return thing. Up until now, I'm not too sure the ministry has come out with a clear cut as to how much Sebio information in there.
No.
But
may try, but it looks like Obia the COVID-19 excuse.
Yes, I mean it's crazy. I saw a year or contribution to travel and tourism to GDP in constant prices in 2011, and the figure that I saw then was almost about 3.5 billion in 2018. Now it's funny. Again, the same book that I'm holding is telling you that they were anticipating that in 2018 a significant part of the drive, they were even looking at 1.8 billion in 2017, jumping to 2.5 billion. But we had an increment of 3.5 billion. Right. So what was their estimation? What were they looking at? What really changed that made us to jump from 2.5 to 3.5 billion as of 2018? These are some of the things that we need the tourism ministry to really come in and check with us. Oh, okay, Matthias. Get
to me.
Matthias. Some making kind.
I'm not saying is it okay? I said, about boy, now. Wow, but no, mammy kind idea. We say, okay, who here? Kakra say, blessed birthday to me, PSC. I love you to the moon and back. May God continue to bless you. Have a wonderful one day. Hey, have a wonderful one today from your wife, Efia Pat, to my lovely husband, B. Ba friendly kunu the PAC. Anyway. But what really happened 2018 those figures, and then we probably bet me compare the year of return to see how come a year the whole world, most parts of the world, I don't want to believe the whole world, most parts of the world attention was Ghana. So yet our tourism contribution to GDP couldn't match up with 2018.
But Senana Americano, and when here a safata said never be said in Kia and Kebenya even figures to create diaspora a year share under a Jubilee House on diaspora how Komokran Sebi I come to me a babonting a timmy figures be and I say and never be a and to me and yes me to me trade directly but And then my course also within 2018. And
I'm trying to remember 2018 party DNC. I don't think that anything more than year of return AC 2018. No.
Dabi. A promises are a fee. Make I say Mame Katrina Field says on and over around that time. Yes. General ne made the press no. And then maybe brain okay kaya nanka yinim say anka if 2018 corner ko 2019 there anka be reflected nanka ye sa so for instance internana mikra ne statement no wa no okay can say be say ye be see a Cocoa Museum ba eno ye ba ko wo kai mu na ye kofa your friend is saying hotel ye or see be see Kwabena hotels in na kan ho bi. So you understand say there were plans, no plans be and kasebi a bit to me ama and yema way na bit to me a boosty tourism no, but someone to me share say Omankasa they are too little known about your tourism or krum hadia anke di fatasanka ye koye nimia ye de ye creative art abebata hui anka advantage ne beba ama ye to me aye bibi say advantage na anke wo creative art no kra na me kofa I mean 30-man contingent ebeye ambassadors anke nim say bia anko so mbe boa ama your friend is tourism ne to me akwa nim so okay anansen akra me no ka say GTA cracker someone ne 5 pack konhihye bi anko mo musika bi
special film fund.
Thank you. Sanko metimi aye sene o metimi twa sene okrom ha no ma ebeboa ma tourism akonanim nti ase ye hurihuri so enema bi a ye nheda ye ndi so because me hwa plan na da manim how would your the medium term na and in some na 2018 Madam Catherine Kokan na enhyeda ne no emphasize because Osha plan ni mananka ambassadorial positions in him and ka plan no to revamp your friend is your tourism industry in a bay sika 7 bit me akoya na say bibi maybe nanka say ye dwene numbers no because I mean him say abrofo backroom ha meaning so omo call Abia Cape Coast omo call Volta region omo call northern region omo call share and near me wo no ma records keep you ho no no e wo hefa omo call Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum records no e wo hefa me kai bio say minister ka say omo ye bibi with electronic ticketing in the money maybe a bit me aboa
some tourist sites 2 or 3
omo ye aha inti omo call Abia Kakum omo call Kentampo TV omo kwa hwe niam wo ho nyina no records no wo hefa ye betumi agada ni nyina ne da be kire say o ampa internally cry no sabio yen ma Ghana cry na ye cry ye 2 kwan na holidays be back Christmas ba anka fi we na anka corona ne dan kam ye sure say enke betumi a kire de be koso okowu and Volta region de aka nyina how we spend a lot even internally cry na te saying any omo fi e ho no ba enti so we be fi amano ne aba na se tourism ministry GTA ni other agencies ni nyina ntumi monitor and my figures na because okwaje a friend is saying me what I was looking at people say okwaje visa say you trust okwaje o ye tourist and say okwaje juma exactly so anka betimi a cherepo from day one from the onset na no mo ba no obohu so mo ba for tourists enti nka betimi a chere numbers na e ba no na nka ye di echi wako a tourist site no mo ko ni na then you follow her but frankly
for example maybe I working omo kwaji visa the friend I mean for 2018 and American I'm looking at friends international visitor impact omo kwaji visa omo ka say omo ba for leisure your group omo under leisure spending because yenya for international visitor impact now was $924 million 69% came because of leisure spending and it moved 31 a year for business. So I say it means that more mobile in no can contribute to $924.7 million by economy. No, Baby now came because they were coming to just for leisure.
Yeah.
That was for 2018.
Good. And even that those figures now and internally, where can we get these figures from? Say I mean, transportation for no information bisa munya access bisa did they really put down numbers on these ones? Bibi omo koye no so no omo church na mani na hono omo revert back to tourist GTA and na some the call tourist center and na say because also me call tourist center sisi na me kwaje locations, baby, almost the one opposite maybe a creative arts council for no one.
Yeah,
Ateko also mean call na mean kwaje information it means that nka hone de anka menya documents nka menya anye me bi ase bi betumi a kire say we back room hanom amon be ye say ana nipa dodo mo ba ye ni on be ye so motena ha for no so to kire say because you see for me enya me din because sankrofo ya make come one say me na no omo na registered under Ghana Tourist Authority. I mean hotels, pubs and all those people omo na registered under Air Tourism Authority. Nti ebe mo wan say bi omo nkasa omo nhyedan ni sa your friend is saying na, but of course omo marketing solutions to issues that omo force and come to me ayen hu bibi because for instance omo say they will vigorously promote domestic tourism to encourage Ghanaians to appreciate and preserve their national heritage and create wealth in communities. Almost say they will participating in international tourist fairs, exhibition and conferences. Conferences is yakwa. Mechro the friend is saying in summer Mame Catherine Ekache 2018 conferences or Marco from China to Turkey to France to everywhere. China tourist and easy to the extent that we're even telling ourselves to say the West African Integrated Travel Forum no the say the MPP manifesto for election 2016 promised to position Ghana as a marketing incentive conference and exhibition destination. Sa and okay. So it means that conferences na yenim say betumi aboa na ma amanfo abaha na se ate yen kan nyina no were part of their 2016 agenda. Yembisa say bia 2018 manifesto ya na say hu de ekwa na say ye hu de eko. Okay, so mo ka share within that same 2018 ban say yebema CNN for abakrom ha ba betwa.
I remember CNN.
Thank you.
You see, as a $2 million.
Obi baby says, "I am money in tutu and no." O kohwehwem sisi aso okay ye de sika kode nanso na hu susanso no etesen a ha dwene ye pa and untumi
enhu those phenomena you treat any no. The expectation was for us to have ni nyina be impact in 2019.
Yes.
So they say.
Yes.
It's 2019. So
okay.
In 2018 we had international visitor impact of $924,700,000. Now, Yemra 2019. 2019 last year of return.
Yeah.
International visitor impact $961 million.
A short me boy.
A short the difference. No, and short it shot up a little bit by let's see $39 million as compared to 2018.
Okay.
It's in 2019, Omo ba Ghana increase kakra about $39 million than Omo ba Ghana 2018. Omo for anything like year of return.
Mobile for leisure.
Yeah, for leisure.
And no kwa keke no kra no. Echo saying Omo ba 2019 properly for
961 million. It's in a ministers for 1.1 billion near the This data has come to disprove it.
It means there's more data anyway. Why na share that data no more be cancer is it coming from the same GTA? And I say if
GTA also, assented to say yes, this is the data, but I said they did a bit of correction together with deputy minister, but they were all hovering around $1 billion. And I buy economy, but now what we are getting is that 961.
It's interesting. I mean, Ola say you better also na ya sign your way because I mean, frankly speaking, say yen to me correct figures when it comes to yankasa yen niema ye okrum ha na ha dwene because even if you are looking for local for nankasa ahinkra spend the crown, I'm not too sure ubenya sisia. You can't even get it even from that 2018 and all that. We're only looking at foreigners or mobile and some mobile for leisure and all those things. But again, you ask yourself, what really was a problem? What was the analysis between 2018 and 2019? 2018 year too huge and big around that time, than 2019, where Unya President and Kasakre leading a crusade. Say bibi because again Senegal was also doing year of return, and other couple of African countries were doing year of return. I mean, and we share
most data now.
Yeah.
For 2019, they had an increment than the 2018.
Wow.
So I'm sensing there's a sort of a challenge with that.
Exactly. Data system near
And again, your contribution to GDP in 2018 was 5.5%.
Yes, 5.5.
But in 2019, we dropped to 5.0.
What was the
And
problem?
that was year of return. But we dropped to 5.0.
Into the day we near a year, you know, and I resort to that figure. And I said, truly, frankly, nipa no mobile ni no. Did they really come to spend? Do they really? And I say, Yankasa near boss akano. Because again, then we need to look at it very well. Ye try budget to 1 year say no, and now no much budget to also my best say no. That is one thing we need to look at because again, mobile ni no. I mean, him ebi mo mobile ya sebio obi ne try ticket ni mo yeah, we know all those things. Ye who checks in na. Mu try make a check at the easy can no mu try as checks in ye who ni na was us. So it means that chunk of the. Are we saying that? We're only thinking aloud. Are we saying that most of the expenses yankasa near fast akano into mobile no didn't really spend the way they want to spend? For instance, in Tomo Mokoda hotels in no chunk of them yani tia size kano and no man musika bitia Bibre no mo far buses, tour buses no de ko ni na 4x4 ne tour centers ni na no abine fast akano ain't in a mass and man ko as against 2018 now. Sebi, 2018 Afrima buy.
Yeah, 2018 was
good.
Afrima.
And
so, maybe Afrima did better than you.
Exactly. And no crown anshada, yes, anshada unko yes, my no crown. They were able to spend and no crown African countries.
Yeah.
And yeah, even for the whole world or even for any other people to come in.
But people from outside the world actually came. But from the who the NSAB Afriman was it had more impact than Year of Return. It's now say Sana Bedi and say the way you see crucify Afriman, maybe too harsh.
No, wait, you crucify because you Sikano 4.5 million dollars. And you try budget for Afrima.
Yeah, for Afrima
yes,
for the 3 years.
For the 3 years. And
minister, according to minister, in the last meeting, I see it here $750,000.
Yes, and he be saying then our courses here or say the embrace non to chance and Nima here say be a cool moon mu and no crown in increment of this. Maybe maybe not the idea of selling it on the African continent alone by Afrima was even the game. I mean, because we know na institution and as a company we on I mean it's an award scheme across the continent backed by AU and all those things. Maybe in your credibility, no. Maybe the one that we did right now, the Year of Return, we were championing it. It wasn't any institution championing it. We were rather the nation itself was doing it. Then I make us say, "Hey, bia na ye try budget be to ho. See ye the be yes jumedi it is our budget no enye the omo de buy. Afrima in itself give us money. You understand? They
invested money and my
exactly. But we know what was the return? I mean, Year of Return, yes, they came, but what were you achieving? What was the target? Were you looking at say, branded Ghana with the Afro-Americans and then what? They bring business? If yes, then we are looking at 2019 into 2020-21 in saying that maybe what the effect of 2019 with the Year of Return or maybe 2021-2022 because people will take decisions from around that time to say that person by investment or Ghana. And we all know that tourism, I mean, you need a lot of money to do these things. You need to invest hoping that you chase up obedience. Now say investing as in DHDR, but if we do it and as a pushing as a DHDR, it will really come back to us positively. So I'm looking at 2021-2022 with the Year of Return.
So, but they say the projections for 2020 and because of it.
Wow.
Tourism business around the world.
Well, Elusi, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's the friends saying Year of Return we couldn't meet up with 2018.
Then 2020-2021 plans in terms of tourism will be a problem. And I think that no, we have to think outside the box and know, say, I mean, some of these things will not help. Maybe this is hard time, as I say, Yankasana, within the country, we need to start dealing with what they wanted to do. So they want to vigorously promote domestic tourism. I think it's the best way to go now with the solution of marketing when it comes to tourism. Because you see, I know some beba pa the bedding.
Bedding.
A bedding pass or mobile.
Actually, enough tourists coming in till the end of the year.
Exactly. So then within, how do you do it and generate that particular income you want to have? Are we just only relying on a kwewupe and a yepa now? What again within internally? Because apart from emancipation and panafest, apart from kwewu, that's really it engage you internally, Apart from that, me who ABHA abeku increase the level of doing the tour
Kaya
with
tours.
the kaya tours and all that. Maybe those institutions don't have to generate more. I mean, within and send us there, the paga, the those places to really deal. But in any case, is it the same thing you're going to see? Is it the same self thing that you see? Hotels, bills, and the credit same man me the Ghanaian. Some you call that hotel as sebi edge 300 per night and edge 1,000 per night. Me to me now. Na minimum bushing for ne kwa me ma. How do we even enjoy the place? I mean, then maybe we have to come back to the table to really check internally how you be to me and boama me. Say me see me took a Cape Coast. Me share the old place in a wohona na something have to be done. And yan one kofa ambassador for you and say like you mentioned that the Luma dams were supposed to deal with our beaches. Me name how far it went.
I think we need to follow up and see say saying I mean what really we got from all those.
They'll understand without we knowing exactly what they did. We'll be sort of trying fans. You who figures are Yvonne Nelson or Chame Kwame, all of them brought on some billions of dollars, billions of cities. There was a guy in South Korea wanting to do some festival or South Korea. Is it South Korea or North Korea? South Korea. Or South Korea, the budget to cry by. And we spoke about it. And the Dusty Munyano was our listeners wanting to promote one or the other, which was okay. But did they really get the funds that they really needed? Like immense association, no train minister, so man of Sika to go and run. But my point was that your man ambassadorial position, your man letter. So why can't you move with the letter to institutions to go and galvanize for support? Exactly, and then use it to do the project you want to do. But me abayano afao as ambassador. So it means that when I draw money and give it to you, what is the return? Return I made banny again. What is it? Exactly. Then for you, Nankasa Muna me as ambassador, no then akwakoye mame, because you can't even turn things around. And we had a double thing when Yvonne Nelson's list was requesting for, some millions of Ghana cedis to be doing videos. That was the same time minister was also telling us here that CNN for so about be tried the same equal thing. And you ask yourself, who is spending? We want to spend on Yvonne Nelson to do the best thing he wants to do and sell us on social media. And at the same time, we're asking banks and everybody to pay us to go and do CNN. And then we also saw the advert that we put on CNN.
And we all know it was terrible.
Well.
Lauren, Eli, I say good morning. I'm really enjoying the discussion on tourism. Akufubia, Apia, hi, Ola, blessed day to you, my dear. Wow, I think today you are looking good.
What should I?
I was ye did tourism come. You see year of return no, and say ye did no ane 2018 ye figures no, and to me anko ye more than 2018 no in all. It's ube to me a journey 0302243540 0302243540 and 0302257902 0302257902. Na also kakra waka ewo tourism no any prophet search from point 7 no fast na yeti wadwenche. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ola.
Bacho udin ni baby akase fadaro.
You have to think around your center area.
O there o. Bacho se boko.
Me and my friend.
E bacho yan kwani.
I can't say your father prophet search from point in the area. I say I want some kind of so and me am akwanya ma wan kana dem. That should be no. Eshia. The baby son assembly na na ko ka train ya fa wanjo. Embla year of return. Nsola, me dey me wan say me wan me mun ka akoni ya year of return back. Man said that we participate the bar industry in one house. Me wan say year of return.
No, you wan say year of return.
Hello?
Me see the who you say year of return.
Oh, the me see say year of return. Man who foreigners be am buy man who impact biara yɛnyaeɛ na impact biara yɛnyaeɛ ɛna deɛ mewɛkyi no aka no sɛ ɛm sɛ cars na n'aninam kurom a wɔbɔ na yɛatwerɛ year of return but nnipa no kɔɔ tim koraa no I don't think sɛ onim bibi fa ho koraa mpo a
Okay.
nti I think sɛ the next time no bibi saa na ɛde firi mpanyimfoɔ no mu na anka aba industry no mu sɛ ade na yɛyiyi yɛankasa yɛ nnipa de atoto ano anka ɛbɛboa yɛn.
Okay, done. Me that's baby nyame shop. Kojo,
Yeah.
yes, speakers for Obi. Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ola.
Abujan Bacho Boko there.
Oh, Boko, Ola.
Bacho din baby akase
Yeah, friend, I don't know one, friend, Kwabena.
Kwabena for
Yes,
Kwabena in the
sir, yes,
building.
sir, yes, sir.
Ego any minia.
Yo, na me kia bra ko jo preko. Na yema amoni, I hope say enko yesa ko akete but after kuni kusedi no question but our leaders no decided not to listen to him. Yeah, that's the problem we are having with our leaders. Ni yo ba ko be kasai. A year of repair no, who be so bia, be so tiasia na. Obi an tiasia. Ya be year ade wo twi kasemu. No be ako bia tiasia se ne be ya almost every year bia na say we year be ya. And I say year return. Therefore are they returning from? But ya say ya ba boa na tani mamu kusedi ako e na se po so temi. Nyame fa ne kan tie na yɛhwɛ na yɛnka ne tiri kwakora ne daase.
Yɛdaase nyame nhyira bebree. Abusia me DJ ɔbɔ m'akyi dɔm ɛyɛ DJ Kojo Hansen, me producer ɛyɛ Eugene Osafo Kansa. The social media queen ɛne ne princess nyinaa mede ne nyinaa title ma Prima Abankro. Na Kojo, yeah, sorry, 2018, your total contribution was $3.54 billion. 2019, your total contribution was $3.305 billion. That is where the shortfall is. In 2018, our total contribution to GDP was higher than 2019. Yeah, sorry, Sikojo.
Yeah, quick one. I think that the here say on between my own money my year na fi figures in year tracy in my year because the anya decide be high they will go and come back and then we'll still come back to the same old thing. Why? Yeah.
Abuja for nipa minini di nkomoi minia Kojo Preko Dankwa aka Kojo Prat Dank Kojo Prat and Kojo Bak.
I'm say back.
Okay, Kojo Bako Dankwa. Na midinde Ola Michael. Na me say face mask shemi doso yesi en chiche ma more listeners no. It you know ye bepe kwan ye befa so ye be chiche ama mu nyina no bia ya abono ho ba free COVID-19 ho. Wednesday ye beka up COVID app no ho ye ne ye nuan more African countries ni bi bedi nkomo na asemisi wa serious obi a wanya COVID a onenam kruma obi antimi nye hwe na omu yusu app no so am hu so mfa so na nipa nde yare ne nenam krum okodwum koba abusam ye hwe ahu ye mom ye hwe ahu ye se open your face mask bia AZ code omo Jubilee House at 0243 762992 0243 762992 omo ye che omo che 1 million face mask etubetimi afro omo na also wajibi aha neat 100.9 jumadi entertainment GH Wednesday yebeshia nyami